guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a one brand tutorial using all Maybelline products. Now when I sat down to film this, I realized I don't have a primer, a blush, and a mascara. But I'm going to be using new products anyway, so to keep it a little bit interesting. Other than that, I think I have enough products to do a whole face. I hope. I'm not missing anything else. But with all that said, let's just get into the video. So for my primer, I'm going to be using the Jouer Anti-Blemish Matte Primer. I've used this for a couple days and I absolutely love this stuff so much. It makes your skin flawless, and the fact that it has things to help your skin if you are acne prone is amazing. And yes, I'm very acne prone, so I have very sensitive skin. This doesn't break me out. I love it so much. Oh, it's so good. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, normal to oily. I actually used to use this a long time ago when I first started wearing makeup. This was one of the first foundations that I would buy from the drugstore, and I really remember liking it. So it's been years since I've tried this out, and I'm pretty excited to try it out again. I have the shade 112 and 120. 120 looks a tad dark, but also 112 looks a little bit light. I don't know. I'm going to swatch both of them on my cheek and see which is a better match. I think I'm going to go with the lighter shade 112 because 120 does look a lot darker and 112 seems to blend a little bit better into my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on the back of my hand. These don't have pumps, which is unfortunate. I'm going to use my Real Techniques blending sponge. It's like brand new, nice and clean, mint condition. So I'm just going to take it on the sponge and start applying it to my skin. I'm like, it smells like oranges, but that's just my cleaner. The color is a little bit on the pinky ashy side, I think, for me. I do like to go towards a more neutral or golden foundation. It's not bad, but I can tell it's a little bit pinkier than I would enjoy. This is actually blending out really nicely and it looks so natural and smooth on my skin so far. I think the coverage is also getting to a full coverage, so I think you can definitely get there or wear it like a little bit more sheer, but I think for the most part it's going to be a full medium to a full coverage foundation. For the other side, I'm taking a Tarte brush. I don't really know what it's called, but it's like double-ended, and I'm just going to buff the foundation in. I think I actually prefer this with a sponge because there's just a little bit of streaking from the brush. Obviously, it could be from the brush. Maybe different brushes will do it differently, but I think I like it with the sponge side. Also, you can build it up to more of a full coverage without it looking as cakey. Just looks a lot smoother. Other than the foundation looking a little bit light and a little on the pinkier side, it looks freaking beautiful on the skin. Like, wow. So smooth, not cakey whatsoever. There's no separating. It's not clinging to dry spots. It just looks amazing. It looks really good. I know the shade 120 might have given me more of a healthy color, but I feel like it would have been just a little bit too dark. But it's okay. We're moving on. We're going to use the Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade 10 Light, which it looks darker than my foundation, so I'm kind of concerned about that. It's a little bit weird. But I'm just going to put this underneath my eyes. Yeah, this is a lot kind of warmer and darker than my foundation. Okay, we are doing opposite highlighting and contouring. I don't know exactly how that color thing works, but this is definitely a lot warmer and darker than my foundation. I love how I'm still highlighting, but it's darker than my foundation. Okay. Gotta go with the flow. Also, I have used this concealer many times before. It has been a while since I remember exactly how I felt about it, but yeah, I'm just gonna take the same sponge and blend it out. Ooh, it looks really good. So far, I'm very happy about the foundation and concealer. Everything looks really flawless. Now I'm going to set my foundation and concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is so freaking cute. I'm very excited to try this. I picked out the color Fairlight 10 for myself. I think it comes in 8 different colors maybe, but it looks like this twist off cap. Really interesting packaging. Still has a sticker on here, so let me take that off really quick. Ugh, long nails make everything so difficult. I'm just tapping out some of that powder. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh My goodness gracious, my mirror, my desk, my clothes. Holy crap. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Fail, Jess. Good job. Anyways, like I was saying, I have the powder in the foundation cap, and the feeling of this powder is really nice. I mean, I just swam in it, so I would know. I love taking a wet beauty blender or sponge and kind of setting this into my face. So I'm just gonna take the powder underneath my eyes first. I'm not gonna bake, I'm just gonna push the powder into my skin. Oh, wow. So I generally like to go in the areas that I want to like set really well first, like my chin, around my nose, my forehead, under my eyes. Those are like the first places I always set first. I really like this powder. It is flawless. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use a fluffy brush and kind of dust and set this just to see. This feels so nice. I don't really say this, but I'm shook. Now I'm gonna move on to warming up the skin. This is the new Maybelline Master Bronze and Highlight Kit, and this is in 10. I'm sure maybe they have more colors or else it wouldn't say the shade, but I have this one only, so I'm not quite sure. It has 2 bronzy contour shades. One looks like it's a matte, and this one looks like it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but not like too much, and these 2 are like highlighting shades. This one obviously looks more subtle, and this one looks a little bit more blinding. So I'm gonna take the matte one. Hopefully it's not too dark. We'll see. Okay, it's blending out pretty good. I can definitely live with the shade. I like it so far. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna take the other like bronzy shimmery shade. I'm gonna take a really small amount and try it as a blush and see what happens. We'll go for a very bronzy look today. But, oh, that actually looks really pretty as a blush. I might not need to dip in another brand. I actually really like this a lot. I'm gonna stick to this. I'm gonna do the other side. There are highlighters in this palette and they look really pretty, but I also have this, and I have been seeing people using this, and it is the most blinding thing in the world that I've seen on people. I have not swatched this. I have not put it on my skin yet. This is the Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade 100 Molten Gold. It's just to catch my breath for a second. This looks amazing, and I definitely want to use this. But I'm thinking, just because I want to show you guys maybe what this looks like, maybe I will swatch them both. So let me take it on my fingers. That is what they look like. That's actually... So this one is obviously a lot more boom, like blinding, and then this one is a lot more subtle, like an all over glowy luminous look, but this one is like what, bam in your face. That's actually really pretty. Okay, I'm excited. Before I put this on my face, I'm gonna do a finger swatch. Oh, okay, so it is a little bit powdery, like there's a little bit of kickback, but do you see this? Holy crap. I really picked up a lot with my finger though, but oh my god. Okay, we're doing this. I'm really hoping this isn't too dark for me because I want to swim in this. Whew. Let's go. It's not too dark. That's actually so pretty. It blends out amazingly, and it's not very powdery or heavy looking on the skin as it was when I picked it up with my finger. It blends nicely. It really just diffused into the skin. I'm gonna take my finger into the product, and I'm just going to dab it on the highest points just to like build it up. This is a very nice oh, ooh, hello, now we are talking. I think I'm still gonna go back to this palette and use this first shade to kind of highlight my nose area, only because I just really want to try it out. So I'm just gonna take another brush. Let's dip into that. Ooh, this is really pretty too. Down the bridge of my nose. I feel like this would even be pretty on top of the other highlighter, just like on this top part for extra. I was right. It just adds a little something something. Ooh la la. I love that. Now we're moving on to the eyebrows, and these are some new products I haven't tried. This is the Brow Drama Shaping Chalk Powder. I don't know what that means. I have the shade 110 Soft Brown and 120 Medium Brown. I'm gonna open these up and see first of all what they look like. That is really interesting. How does that work? I'm just gonna do a little... Rude. Medium brown is a lot darker. These are really pigmented. Okay, I'm kind of like scared to use these because the applicator is very interesting. It's like a lip gloss wand. There's also like a lot of fallout, so... What does that mean? I guess I'm just gonna go for it, but I'm really scared I'm just gonna get brown powder all over my cheeks right now. Oh my goodness, this is terrifying. Can you guys see me? Yes. Huh. Okay. I really hope I'm using this correctly. Thank God there's actually like no fallout. There's one bold eyebrow on that side. I feel like I would just dust some of this out like on my hand and use like an angled brush to apply this because the powder is actually really nice and pigmented. But I'm just like, I don't know about this applicator because it's making my brows look very intense right now. I feel like I look crazier in the camera than I do in real life, but okay. I have some caterpillars on my face. So now I'm gonna move on to my eyes. I can't stop staring at my eyebrows. Okay, so I have these City Mini palettes. This is in Urban Jungle and this is Rooftop Bronzes. I have a lot more shades, but these two kind of spoke to me because obviously really pretty neutrals. And then these ones had like interesting gold, mossy greens. I don't know. Also, I have a bunch of these new, what are they called? Master Precise Ink Metallic Liquid Liners I want to use. So we've got a lot of things going on. I'm going to try to create some type of look using these products. Let me zoom you guys in and let's get started. So these are the two palettes, and in the neutral one, I've noticed there aren't really any matte shadows, and this one, I think that's like the only matte. So this is going to be kind of interesting to see what we're going to do with a lot of satiny, shimmery, metallic shades. I guess I'm gonna start off by using this color right here, and this is gonna go on my brow bone for a pop of highlight. Wow. Oh, that is very intense, but pretty, just intense. I guess I'll also just take some in the inner corners of my eyes, right in there. On a blending brush, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's definitely not a matte color, but we're gonna see how that does in the crease, because I feel like when you buy palettes like this, you should be able to at least create a whole eye look. And if it doesn't have any mattes, I feel like it gets a little bit difficult to use all shimmers. So we're gonna see. I don't know, picking this up, it doesn't look too shiny. We have hope. So I'm just gonna take that in my crease. Oh. Okay, pigmentation is really nice so far. It's definitely not matte. I don't know if you guys can tell. It does have a little bit of a satin to it. Like, it does have a little bit of sheen, but it's also not like terrible. I feel like we can work with this. I want to deepen up my eye a little, so I'm taking this shade right here. Definitely not a matte, like I said. I'm going to try to concentrate it here on the outer part because I feel like if I bring it in or like diffuse it or blow it out, it's just gonna look more metallic. So I'm just gonna like heavily pack it onto the outer parts of my eye. Not too bad actually. The colors are working really well together. Looks very bronzy. I feel like I want to take this one step deeper, so I want to take this shade right here, which looks like it's the darkest one. Oof, that is actually a lot of pigment. So this is gonna go, again, concentrated on the outer parts to deepen up the crease. Let's see what happens. Oh. This actually doesn't look too bad. It's very pretty. I'm gonna take that same dark color and I'm also gonna smudge it on my lower lash line. For my lids, I'm gonna take this golden shade right here. I'm just gonna take it on a dense shader brush and pack it on my lids. These shadows feel really buttery, by the way, very pigmented, and I'm very impressed with them. And pop it on my lids. Ooh. That is pretty. This is actually a really pretty golden color, and you don't have to do this, and it doesn't really need it, but I want to see what happens if I wet my brush and apply it wet. Maybe it'll be even more pigmented and crazy, so I'm just going to spray my brush a little bit with my Milani, Make It Last setting spray. And I'm going to go into the gold again. Oh yeah, I can feel it like turning into cream. So that is the gold on the lid. I feel like the only shade we didn't use yet is this one right here. And this color looks a little bit more like a sparkle. It's not as like pigmented, but it's like chunky shimmer. I'm not quite sure, so I think I'm actually gonna take it on a little brush and apply this on top of the gold and just see what happens. Maybe it'll add a little bit of sparkle, or it will actually do nothing. I don't know if you guys can tell how chunky this shadow is. Out of all of them, this one kind of has like the most fallout, and I don't know how that's gonna look, but I'm going to put that on the inner part. So it doesn't apply terribly, but I guess it's like just more of a chunky shimmer. It does blend nicely. I can't really say that I did too much, but I mean, for the sake of I put it on one eye, I'm gonna put it on the other eye, but this has to be probably the only color in the palette I'm not too fond of. So these are the eyes using all the shades from the Rooftop Bronzes palette. I really feel like I made it work for not having any matte shadows, and it's really wearable and pretty. I personally really like it. I have all of these beautiful shades of the Master Precise metallic eyeliners, and I'm kind of really into this turquoise color. I want to create a really cool wing with that, and also the gold is really pretty. I'm going to try to see if I can create something using the gold and the turquoise. I'm going to start off by giving this a good shake. This is going to be so hard to do on camera, but they just look like regular little liquid liners. Ooh, that's really pretty. Oh my god. I was not expecting that much pigment. Wow, I really, really like that. You guys are gonna have to bear with me, but I'm going to try and do this without getting super close to a mirror. I really suck at liquid liner. Like, I can use pens and felt tip markers, but for some reason, liquid eyeliners and me. Ooh, I feel like we need a moment of silence, but this is so pretty. It's time for the wing. Oops. Oh, that is a chunky wing. That is my bold turquoise wing. I actually really like this a lot, and it was quite easy to do. I did that really nicely. Yay me. I still want to do something with this gold. I'm not sure, but I think I want to do some like dots or something really creative that I haven't really explored yet. So you can definitely stop here for a everyday wearable look, but I want to kind of play around with these and see what I can do. So I'm gonna create some little dots and stuff. So these are my gold dots. I hope that you guys can tell. I just created a bunch of random dots in this area, and I think it came out really pretty. It's subtle, but when it catches the light, I don't know, I really like that. So like I mentioned, I don't have a mascara from Maybelline, so I'm still gonna try something new. This is by Eyeko. It's the Lash Alert Mascara Wake Up and Go. I've never tried this mascara or mascara that comes in a little tube, so this is kind of interesting. This is the wand right here. I don't know, let's try it out. Now it's time for the lips. I have a few different products to try. This is the Vivid Hot Lacquer, and I have a bunch of shades on my desk as well. And then we have classic metallic lipsticks, and I believe both of these are brand new. This one is called White Gold, and this is what it looks like. I'm kind of curious about this. I feel like I'm gonna end up putting on a gloss, but let's just try it out. So this is called, again, White Gold. Oh. I'm not a fan of this. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't really like this. The formula feels really nice, but it looks like I have crusty foundation all over my lips. Like, it's emphasized. Ew. So I think I'm gonna wear one of the Vivid Hot Lacquers, and I think I want to go a little bit neutral since the eyes, there's like some pop and metallic going on there. I'm kind of drawn to this shade. It's called Unreal. It looks like a really nice warm nude shade. I haven't tried these. Oh, these look really, really pigmented. So let's try it out. Oh. Oh. Wow. First of all, the brush on this is really nice. As you put it on your lips, it bends to the curves of your lips. That's really interesting. It's not sticky whatsoever and it just glides on. Really pigmented. Oh wow. So that is the shade Unreal on my lips. I really like this a lot. They're very comfortable. They're not sticky at all. Really, really glossy, pigmented. This is the final look, you guys. I don't think I really have any complaints on anything I've tried today. Maybe the only thing that I didn't really like are the metallic lipsticks. It's just not my thing. I don't like how it looks on me or the way it kind of went on. But for somebody else, it might be amazing. But that was just probably the one thing. The eyebrows actually grew on me. Once I put eye makeup on, I feel like everything like came together and they don't look as crazy. They actually look really nice and full. My complexion still looks really good. Foundation, everything. It's like, I look like I'm made of velvet right now. Guys, this powder, I'm so hyped about this powder. I definitely recommend it. Just from trying it out today, I really feel like you guys need to go out and get this. It's so good. Love the foundation and concealer. Like the whole combination right now looks beautiful. The shadows, the liners, I feel like they're of really good quality. I really liked how everything went on. I didn't have any issues with pigmentation, fallout, patchiness, anything like that. So I really did like these as well. And I really like this palette too. I think the bronzer, contour, and the highlighters are really nice quality. They blended beautifully. Again, there was no patchiness whatsoever, and I actually really like the shades on me as well. And of course, this highlighter I'm like obsessed with. It's so pretty. I love the color, the sheen, the glow. It's really nice. A great drugstore highlighter find. And lastly, for the gloss, I do have to say, as I've been talking and wearing it, it's been kind of drying down a little. It's definitely still glossy, really, really beautiful and pigmented, but it's kind of creating strings on the inside of my mouth. Ew. I like these. They're really, really nice, but I don't know why it's doing that. Because it's not like an actual sticky gloss, so it's just doing something disgusting on the insides of my lips. I don't know what that's about, but everything else, amazing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy with this look and how everything came out. I feel beautiful. I hope this was helpful, that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Makeup by Jessie. Whew, catch your breath, Jess. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.